I am about to go surprise my parents by showing up unannounced at our home. So, last year, I went home without telling anyone besides my brother and a couple of friends that I would be coming home. I've always wanted to go home without telling anyone, and this time I actually did get the opportunity. What I did was I booked a flight, and on the 15th of December, I was supposed to be home, right? I leave at 5 a.m. in the morning to go to the airport. We would take a train, and I had a friend with me who accompanied me to the bus stop because I was supposed to take a train to go to a bus stop, and the bus there would take me to the airport. And I appreciate him for helping me out because I had a bunch of luggage as well. We take the train. I'm fucking tired as fuck because I slept for like 4 hours. We go to the bus stop. He leaves me there. I tell him goodbye, and then we leave for the airport. I reached the airport at like 7, 8 a.m. and my flight was not until like 9 or 10. So I reached the airport and I had the Meta glasses on, right? The Meta glasses were not mine, they were my friends, but I was supposed to take it to him. So I decided to test them out, and I had the brilliant idea to record this journey and save it, right? I didn't know I was going to use it to make a video. I did the check-in, I went through the security. All goes well, right? Everything is fine. But when I go towards that passport control center, right, I check for my passport, my ID, and my boarding passes, and I realize one of my boarding passes is gone. I was flying from Italy to Pakistan, so there was a layover in Dubai, and apparently I lost the second boarding pass. I panicked and I tried checking if I dropped it. I retraced my steps. I go back as much as like 50 to 100 meters, and I see that I dropped it like probably a few minutes ago. Luckily, no one picked it up, so I got it. I finally calmed down, and the only hurdle right now was to pass through that passport control. I go through that, I take a sigh of relief, and I pull out the glasses again to start recording. Now, I had probably about an hour and a half until the flight, so I just called my friends to let them know that everything is fine, and I just relaxed, right? Then the bus comes over to take us to the plane. We get in the plane, and I was thinking of recording some videos of like in-flight experience, right? I already had a meal, but I decided to maybe get some more stuff for the camera, right? Well, I'm talking to the air hostess who does the in-flight services. The guy sees that I'm recording because he sees there's a flashing light on the fucking Meta glasses, right? And he tells me, you are not allowed to record.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Just to let you know, this recording is not allowed as per
Ah,
the
sorry.
regulations.
Yeah, sure.
Right? And I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'll turn it off, right? I mean, that's the logical answer. Well, this guy, as soon as I turned my camera off, right? Because I was like, I didn't want to get in trouble. As soon as I turned it, he started to pressure me because he maybe felt that I did it too quickly. So he's like, oh, you got to delete the recording. I'm like, I cannot delete the recording, right? He said you have to delete the recording, otherwise we're not going. I'm like, bro, this shit is connected to the Wi-Fi. There's no Wi-Fi. I cannot delete anything right now. So they kind of back off, and I was hoping they won't say anything again. But they kind of did scare me, which is why I didn't like record as much after that. And then I slept, right? Because there was not much to do. So I slept for a little bit. We reached the airport. I thought I was probably gonna get slimed by one of the officers, so I didn't take out my camera until I had the brilliant idea to get a meal, right? I was not that hungry, but I thought this is probably the best time to buy a meal because, to tell you honestly, I'm not the type of person to buy anything on a journey, right? Even if I have the money. So this time is completely different. I went to McDonald's. All I did was buy a meal, find a corner, and I pull out my glasses and I started recording me eating, right? I didn't look around much. I knew it would record people, and if somebody sees that I'm recording, I'm fine, right? So I eat a meal, right? And then I go wait in the lobby. I pulled out my glasses like for a few seconds, recorded like a 10-second clip, and I put it back in, right? And then we go into the second plane to go to Pakistan. And then we reach Pakistan airport. That's when I kind of felt a sigh of relief because I knew no one's gonna say shit to me here. So I pull out my glasses, I record, I pass through the passport security, and then I go get my luggage. And outside waiting were a couple of my friends. Well, I haven't seen my friends since last year, but I was really excited to see them again. And we go to the car, they bring me home. This is like fucking 3:30, 4 a.m. the next day, right? So I'm going back home, but I told my brother, I told him I landed and he was waiting for me, right? So I reach home, we take my luggage up, and that's when the final piece of recording comes in. This piece of recording is the masterpiece, and I will never forget what happened here.
오해 라예지
This clip here is kind of the best part of the journey, right? Because whatever happened to me losing my boarding pass, almost getting into an altercation, getting kicked off a flight, everything, spending a day's journey, it all leads up to this moment where you see your mom, right? My dad was not home, but my mom was. She was awake at that time. And I was glad I didn't have to wake her up. Otherwise, I would have looked like an asshole. This has honestly been one of the best journeys I've ever had back home. To be honest, I would probably do it again, but I don't think it would be as memorable as this one. This has been the story time. Catch you later with another story.